You get 40 minutes of just me. I hope you can deal with it. My wife is here. There she is, the lovely Amanda. Thank you, by the way, for that. It's more than appreciated. So who do we have so far? We had Osric up here. Did you guys see Ty yet? Yeah. Ty's here, and you had Sebastian, of course. You can't go too far without seeing Sebastian doing something. I noticed there was some chocolate up here. What was going on with that? Was Sebastian eating that off your bodies, or was he actually eating that on crackers? There's boxes. You guys tell me when you want me to open a box, and which box to open, and we'll open a box. Now? You're the only one that says now. I can't just listen to you. There's a whole bunch of people back here. You guys, should I open a box? Yeah. Which one? The blue one. This one?
Yeah, the round one.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the biggest! How about the pink one? My favorite color is pink.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Meow. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in here. Oh my god. I can't even take it out. I'm embarrassed. I've never seen one like it before, actually. Is there anybody under 15 years old in the audience? I don't believe any of you at all. Are the parents of the 15-year-olds here? Yeah? I'm kidding. It's not that X-rated, but it's this X-rated. I feel good about this look. It's about all I have to offer with this thing. Who knows what this is? Does anybody know how to do any tricks with this thing? Oh, it has instructions. I already did it. John Winchester doesn't need instructions. Listen, you guys feel free, if you have questions, ooh, watch this. If you guys have questions, all right, you're already lining up for questions. If I start getting crazy and running through the audience, that might just be what happens. The cameraman will not like me because the things that I can do with camera tricks being in the industry are all sorts of magic, real life magic. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe you haven't. Things like I can disappear magically on that screen. And I'm still gone. Yep. Let's have a question. How about a question?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Is this your first convention?
No, it's my third.
Is it your first time in Rome?
Yes.
How do you like Rome?
I haven't seen much of it yet.
Why not?
Because I just arrived at the airport. It's pretty close.
All right, I'm just giving you a hard time, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rome is an amazing place. It's my second time here, and I can't get enough. I can't get enough of Rome. Okay, I'm sorry, your question. I had too much espresso today, if you can't tell, I can't stop talking. So go ahead with your question.
I was wondering.
The thing is that what I saw earlier, forgive me, I'm a mess today.
I was wondering, now that Richard isn't here and Rob isn't in the panel either, what would you like to do, like, when they're not there? Like, do you want to give funny impressions or insulting impressions of them? Or do you want to tell some interesting stories?
Richard and Rob impressions and interesting stories. Wow.
They would not let you tell us.
Let's see. Impressions are easy. They, to be honest with you, want the best impression of each one of those guys, you got to ask each one of those guys. You know, Robbie's got that whole, you know, so the thing is that, you know, and Richard comes off with listen, Robbie, I got it. I'm gonna manager. I'm gonna sign it up. I'm gonna deal. It's good. Robbie, I need you to get on the plane with me. I don't like flying by myself. Robbie, you understand? Those of you who don't know, Richard Spade Jr. is not the best flyer. Have we all heard this before? I know some of these familiar phrases have heard it. He's scared to death. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Some of you may or may, was anybody at an Australia convention in the last year? So she's heard the story probably. A couple of people have heard the story, but there's many of you that haven't. So I'm gonna set up this scenario. You asked for Richard and Rob's stories, so you're gonna get them now. Myself and Richard Spade Jr. are uncomfortable flyers in airplanes. We do it, we fly for work often, but we decided early in our relationship when we met each other, we said, hey, we're both scared of flying, we're scared of airplanes, let's fly together. Doesn't seem like it makes sense from the beginning. It doesn't seem like it makes sense, but logically to us, we're like, oh, if I'm scared, I'll comfort you, and if you're scared, you'll comfort me. And so what it ended up being was two guys scared, two guys next to each other like this on the airplane. Since that time, I've become much more comfortable. I've said, yeah, I'm flying to these great places to see these amazing supernatural friends, these amazing people. The energy is so good, I refuse to think anything bad could happen. And it's been beautiful ever since. Earlier, before I got fully comfortable with flying, we were on a flight to Australia from Sydney to Melbourne and Melbourne. And that was weird, I know it's an Australia thing. We were on the flight from Sydney to Melbourne, and I go, Rich, you look tired. I'm gonna sit with Rob. I feel like he's gonna be there to comfort me if there's any turbulence in the plane. And Rob is so comfortable on an airplane. What Rob likes to say is, you know, I'm comfortable on an airplane and uncomfortable about everything else in life. So I sit next to Rob, 2 seats. I gotta act out the whole thing. I hope that's all right. Here we go. I need one more seat. This will be Richard Spade's seat. 2 rows back in the middle row. So let me set up the plane. Big plane, 1-hour flight, not even getting up to 36,000 feet. So we got 2 rows, and then the middle section has 3 seats. 1, 2, 3. And then the far side of the plane has 2 more seats. This is all relevant to the story. Here's Robbie in the window. Yeah, you know, man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna open the window. I'm gonna close the window. I'm gonna open the window. I'm gonna close the window. I'm gonna open the window. You know what? I'm so comfortable. I don't have to worry about it. Let me take out the iPad. I'm gonna watch a movie. Woo! And here's me. This is how I do it. Before we even take off, this is how I start my flights. Okay, it's good. Good thoughts. Candy and cake and wine and things that make me happy. I think all the best things I can. I think about all the people I love. I just try to get all the positive energy in me one. Feeling good. I'm like, yeah, feeling good. Robbie's doing his thing. Looks super confident over here. He's like, woo, don't know which movie to watch. Supernatural season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know which one to watch, man. Robbie, you got it. Headphones on. Start taxiing. Here's Rich. Looking drowsy at this point. He's pulling one of these. I need the close-up right now on the face. Here's Rich. He's starting to do the lazy eyes. He's trying to keep himself awake to make sure he's still scared. He's so tired that if he just closed his eyes for 1 minute, he would fall asleep in the chair and just be happy as a bee. But no, he's like, I'm scared of flying. I gotta stay awake and make sure my fears come true. So we take off. Smooth takeoff. It's raining, there's some clouds outside. Not 5 minutes into the takeoff, here's Rich. Sleeping like a baby. Here's Rob. God, you know what, Matt? I was really, really good on Supernatural. I was so good. I was so good. Oh God, this is great. I love watching my own face on here. It's so good. You know what? You know what I might do? You know what I might do? You know what I might do? I might get, look, you know what I might do? I'm gonna Google myself. Here's me. Okay, that's how I always fly. So now you have the characters. Rich over there, I'm pissed off that he's sleeping. Looking at him. Just, he's enjoying himself so much, nothing could aggravate me more. Nothing, I was so jealous of his sound sleep. Robbie's doing his thing, making lots of noises and fast increments. Yeah, no, it's great. I'm gonna sign in autographs for himself. The flight attendant comes by. Flight attendant comes by with the cart with sodas. He's coming by, just waves at us. Rob. I think she recognizes me. Me. Out of nowhere. 20 minutes into the flight, kind of just boom, could take your seatbelt off. It's first sign of relaxation on a flight that's not gonna be too long. I'm almost excited. I'm just like, so I'm gonna get used to this flying thing. I'm thinking in my head, I'm trying to positive thought. We hit an air pocket that drops the plane about 200 feet. Like, my stomach was in my brain. The dinner that I ate earlier was coming out of my ear. We hit turbulence so hard, it was like, and so this is what happens. I grab the side of the seat. Oh God! Panic attack, losing my mind. Robbie. Mr. Confident Flyer. Very, very calm when he flies. Robbie is like this. I don't know. Me, scared to death, looks to Robbie for comfort, right? I'm holding on. Robbie still. I don't know. His iPad flew. The ladies' cart, we hit the turbulence. The cart goes. Sodas everywhere. Turbulence stops, I'm sweating. Red, there's red sweat. His hands have become part of the armrest. Take a deep breath. Okay, still alive. Oh God. What? Richard's all by himself. Oh my God. Me, immediately. Rich wakes up. This is his first comment. I'll have the curry, please. He had no idea what just happened. Misha comes out of the bathroom. Covered in his own urine. True story. Ask all these guys. Every one of them will tell their version of it. You can see who's the best entertainer out of all of us. Misha's covered in urine. The soda cart's upside down with 100 sodas at the back of the plane. I'm seething. Rob Benedict is now afraid of flying. Richard Spade is eating green curry. Richard and Rob, ladies and gentlemen. That is entirely true. None of that story is made up. That is entirely. Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, you had a question. This is what happens when I have espresso and I walk on stage. I get lost. I'll go over here. Dare you ask a question with a complicated answer?
I hope not. Hey Matt, great to be here. Super excited.
Hi.
Loved your episode. And I had a question about your episode with the Back to the Future parodying. How was it actually filming that, and are you actually a Back to the Future fan yourself?
I am a huge, does everybody know the movie Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox? I'm a huge Michael J. Fox Back to the Future fan. If at any point in my life I could dress like Michael J. Fox, I would be very happy. I would love to have a skateboard that hovered off the ground. Do you guys all remember this scene? He's skateboarding over water and he stops. This is great stuff. It's not important, trust me. Yes. Back to the Future, filming every piece, every episode, every second of Supernatural was amazing. Incredible. People are always like, you have to say that because you're at a Supernatural convention. I don't have to say anything. Ever. It is truly, to date, the best work experience I've had as an actor. Why do I retweet all your Young John Winchester spin-off, all the Supernatural Origins things? Because I support anything you guys support, because I could only dream about coming back to the show. If they find a place for my character, Michael, John, a demon, whatever they want it to be, I would be so honored to go back. It's the experience itself is unbridled. All these guys will tell you it's the best crew in television. Look at all of us guys. It's a bunch of guys. We all get along. Crews of television don't get along like we get along. I travel with these guys. I'm doing 13 conventions this year. We're all together. It's generally the same group of guys, and we all still get along. So yeah, I don't know if that was an answer at all. I don't remember your question.
It was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi, Lone Wolf over there. I'm trying to get to you, but it's just tough. You're coming through. You're coming through.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Before your question. Hi. Welcome to Supernatural Convention Rome. Find a seat, please. Can I help you to your seat? Do you guys need help? Okay, we sell popcorn and refreshments in the back. The entertainment will be up on the stage momentarily. Yes, hi. Your beautiful hair, I love it. That's beautiful. Sorry. All right. I made it. How we doing?
We're doing okay.
What's your name?
Flips.
Flips?
Is not my real name.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That's awesome. First convention?
No, I was here last year.
Of course you were. Trick question. I remember you. Totally.
Right.
What's your question?
I love your live streams. They're so cozy and it feels like we're all sitting there together. Mandy, you're gorgeous. Yes. So I was just wondering
Hold
what
on.
else is on.
Hold on. Welcome to the convention, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
It's okay. I was just wondering what else you got. Obviously.
So those of you who don't know what she's talking about, I started doing some Ustreams earlier this year, a podcast, a video podcast from my house, trying to do it from my friends' houses or just wherever, trying to talk to friends about anything. Doesn't matter if it's politics or groceries or animal, it just doesn't matter. Just trying to be present in your guys' lives more and see how you take to it. And so she likes it. I don't know if anybody else does. Here's the thing about the podcast. Yeah, you do have beautiful hair. You have beautiful hair. He's got nice hair. What is it? He's got nice hair. Jensen's got good lips. What do you want from me? What do you want? Just how it is. So the podcast, we took a slight delay because the problem is getting guests and availability. So like when I'm available, somebody else is not available. It's been so hard. Let's go back to Richard and Rob. Goes like this pretty much. See Rich and Rob at a convention. Hey, Rich, Rob, you guys want to come on the podcast? All these folks that love you, love your work, they want to see you talk about things that don't make sense. Come on my podcast. Yeah, you know what? Richard, of course. Matt, I love, you know what, I'm gonna come, that's a great idea. I'm gonna come on your podcast, we're gonna tweet it out, I got an idea, I got a plan, I'm gonna write a scene, I'm gonna do this. Robbie, sure, man, sounds great. Let's flash forward 1 week. This is Richard and Rob's phone. They live together sometimes. They don't answer my phone calls. It's all right. I don't need them to answer my phone calls because we have something called the internet, and I can email them, and I know you read your emails. Don't pretend you don't. Click, 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 click. Do you want to come on the podcast this week? You guys said you were free on Thursday. I set it up, I tweeted out, I said, hey, possibly we're going to have Rich and Rob on Matt Cohen's podcast this week. Richard, you know what? I'm really busy doing, I'm so just important that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. And then this is where Rob sides with me. Rob writes back, yeah, hey, I can come whenever you want to do it. You want to do it at 1, 2, 3, just don't do it during any time that something's airing on television that I'm in, and it's fine, and then we can do it together, and then, hey, Rich, let us know when you're available for a podcast. So just as my partner in crime has left me stranded on this stage, he's left me alone on my podcast numerous times. So when Richard Spade Jr. hits the stage, whenever it is, whether it's soon, whether it's later, whether it's tomorrow, give him a hard time for not doing the podcast that's free and for you people. It's his fault. Robbie's ready to go, I'm ready to go, Mandy's ready to go, my cat's ready to go. My cat is always on the podcast. If you don't know him, his name is Andre. He's 17 years old. He's very youthful. Don't jump to conclusions. He's not dying. He's youthful and athletic. And he's always on the podcast. We've had Jason Manns on the podcast. We drink wine on the podcast and sit around. We drink wine watching the podcast. This is why we do the podcast, so it feels like we're sitting in the living room. I do it from my living room or anybody's living room, wherever we are. It just doesn't matter. So those of you who don't know, just follow me on Twitter, and I'll tweet the link out, the Ustream link. I think it's Ustream/Matt Cohen for real, like similar to what my other handles are. But they will be coming back. I don't get back to the United States till June 5th or 6th, but Jason Mans wants to come back on, talk to Misha, talk to Mark Shepard. He said no, but talk to me. No, I'm kidding. All the guys want to do it, it's just an availability thing. When they're shooting, they're obviously not in Los Angeles where I live. When they're not shooting, they're at a convention and we're together and we're working, so we can't do a podcast. But one way or another, we're gonna give you guys podcasts, and it will get funny. Because like what happened on the plane, when Richard, Rob, and I get together, weird things happen. It's always some ridiculous thing. When Robbie, have you guys seen Robbie today? Has he? Yeah. Oh, he's already done his panel. He wore your heels. Of course he did. Of course he did. And you know what? He took them home, too. Make sure you ask Rob, why did it take him so long to remember Richard Spate's name? It took him a long time. They met like 10 times. And Richard, being the businessman, the very professional individual he is always like, oh, hey, Mr. Benedict, nice to see you again. This is before they were friends. Nice to see you again, Mr. Benedict. Call me Robbie. Okay, Robbie. And, your name is... Oh, Rich, that's right. Richard Sobate. I knew it. I knew it was going to come back to me. But make sure you give him a hard time about that one. And make sure you give Rich a hard time about not doing the podcast that Robbie and I want him to do all the time. Other than that, those guys are wonderful. Don't fly with them and you'll be fine. Did that answer your question? Did you ask it again?
No.
Again, I'm losing my mind. I'm staring at the carpet.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next podcast.
All right.
Thank you.
Hopefully it'll be in the second week of June. It might just be me and Andre, the cat. But I'll drink wine by myself.
I'll drink wine too.
And you guys can drink it at home. Hi, we have a question over here.
Okay, first of all, I wanna thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me. Let me say this, first and foremost, you guys keep thanking me for coming back to these conventions. I would not be here if you guys didn't make it known that you wanted me to be here. I am the lucky one,
Yes,
not
we want
you guys.
you.
I'm the lucky one to be here, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Such a pleasure, seriously. I'm not kidding. I love doing everything.
You come in here, but I have a different question. Okay, since you were all alone on the stage, we were wondering if you can ask your wife to join you on stage, because I have a little request.
I think she can have a sit. You have a question for her?
For the both of you.
Okay. We'll have her take a seat. We're gonna fix her up a little seat up here. Yes. It's not me. I'm not doing it. This is how husbands and wives do. It's nerve-wracking, I know, but they love you. They're the best people in the world. I say this so often, and people think I'm so full of shit, but like, the Supernatural fandom is like no other fandom in the world. It's the most important fandom alive. You guys, I'll tell you, before I get to your question, let me hit an emotional note real quick. For a guy that comes from very little family, I have my dad and my grandfather passed, and I really don't have any other family. You guys make me feel like family every time I come to one of these things. It's important to me. It's important.
Okay, so last year you came at the Jailbreak for the concert of Jason Man.
Yes.
And you two had a beautiful duet. I wasn't there. I'm sorry, I missed it.
You missed it?
Yes,
The first time?
I have to work. I have to leave on the Sunday because Monday I have to work.
So,
You've seen something together?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Those of you who don't know and didn't go to that concert,
Without you.
that's up to her, but hold on before we get there. I have to say that I'm not a singer, and I'm willing to try anything if you guys support me through it, and that's why I did that. That was also the first time. I always believed my wife was a beautiful singer. I love her singing, and she loves her acting, so she sticks with her acting. But I say, you should sing, you should sing, you should sing. No, she felt so much love from Rome and the convention and you guys that she sang. That was the first time she ever sang live in front of an audience. I begged her for 7 years. But the catch was, I had to sing with her. So I got up there and I warmed up my pipes. So it was like, I'm ready. And then I opened my mouth and the words came out. And I was like, this is the worst song you've ever heard. But either way, this is the great. They want us to sing, is the thing. They want us. We're thinking of maybe those of you who don't know, Jason Mans and Rob, I think, are doing a little thing Monday night at Jailbreak again. I think maybe I'll try to work up enough courage by then. I don't even know the words to sing any song. Really, I'm being realistic with you. What song should I sing? One that I
Whatever
know.
you want.
I think this might need to take over over there.
All right.
Do a rap song.
You can do it. Come on.
Carry on my wayward side. I'm not singing for you. It's gonna be brutal. I already lost half my audience and I only sang one line.
That's enough.
I appreciate you believing in me though. But maybe Monday night at Jason's thing, if I have a couple glasses of wine, potentially for the second time ever in my entire life, maybe I can learn the lyrics and sing a song. That's the best I can do for you with singing. That's such a letdown. That's such a letdown of an answer. That's just awful. You sing? No, you can sing. You like singing or no? No singing. All right, well, he was looking up here like, I just felt like, man, you were the guy that could sing. And he was sparkling in your eye. You sure? One more chance, one more try. Okay. I know he can sing. He's a pop star. Look at that hair. Jesus, he makes me nervous. Do you have any other questions
No, I
besides?
just want to thank you, Mandy, for coming on stage. And she's beautiful and a great actress.
Thank you.
She gets flattered and nervous when you guys show her this much love because she comes here as I support her work, she supports my work, and I'm a fan of her and she comes as a fan for me, and so she just gets a little closer seat than some of you, but you know, to bring her up on stage, she feels the same thing, you know, as if I was gonna just grab one of you guys and make, you wanna come up on stage and sing a song? Let's try it. No, yeah, we can try it. It's okay, we can sing, see? as an example. Here, see, right here. It's perfect. Yeah!
It's actually my friend who asked the question, so I'm gonna hear them later.
Yeah. It's perfect. How's your English? It's good. Your English is...
Just the singing is terrible.
What's your name?
Lavinia.
A round of applause for Lavinia. See. What's your favorite song? Right now. What's your favorite song? Come on. I'm going to my iPod right now. Let's find a song. You want to sing a song? Why? Is it nerve-wracking? This is, yeah, but I can't sing. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We could sing together. What's a popular song right now that you guys will know that's in English, so I can try to help you sing? Come on, we gotta find something.
Anywhere I would have followed you.
It's kind of like I'm singing.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm feeling so small.
I don't even know the words. I'm like, I come to Rome and I'm like, hey, let me play a song from my iPod that I expect you guys to know, and I don't know it. A round of applause for this young lady. Is it not nerve-wracking to sing? My point being, it's just nerve-wracking up here. Does anybody else want to come up and sing a song? Really? It's one hand. They dim the lights really dark because they care about you. They don't want me to find you back there. Oh, your question. It's all good. I don't need questions because I can roam around. What? Do you know how? This is called Crowd Participation Day. Come on, I feel like you got some moves. Can you teach me a move? Zumba. I don't know what that is. Let's learn it. Let's learn it. Come on, the dance what? I don't believe you, show me. Come on, let's Zumba together. How far do we go back? How many times do we see each other? An appropriate Zumba song. All right, anybody else? I know, I appreciate it. I see you're reaching like I'm reaching. We're reaching for dance moves right now. Does anybody have a dance move they'd like to teach me? It wasn't quite Zumba, right? Because it's like a workout thing. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know somebody dances to this. Come on. Thank you so much, that was amazing. That was the most rhythm I've ever had in my whole life. What? That was the most rhythm I've ever had in my whole life, and I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
There you go, folks. That's what I do, repeat stories. She said I told the plane story exactly how I did a year ago. I told Rich, Rob, and I had to tell that story when we got to Australia because we were still so shocked at the event that happened. Like, we had no idea what to do, and the first thing came out in our panel was, we gotta tell you about this plane thing that happened, and it was that whole story. So yes, 1 year later, we're still talking about the plane story. And it's funny because we've already told the plane story to the rest of the cast in the room, just a couple of us. So the story's been told like 50 times, but it's so ridiculous. The best part about it is that Misha got pee on his shirt. And he's just like so nonchalant about it. You know, he crawls out, there's pee all over his shirt, you know. Just Misha, just rolls with the punches. Robbie's now a scared flyer. Rich falls asleep on every flight. What other talents can we learn while we're up here? Do we have a question?
Yeah.
Is that one of the Winchesters over there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
nice.
What's it like being a key actor of Supernatural? And
Well, there's some fan speculations about Angel's true form, where they have, different animal heads. What kind of heads would Michael have?
You tell me. You said there's fan speculation, so
Yeah.
what have you guys speculated that Michael's animal head might be?
Well, personally, I would think it would be that of an owl for wisdom and that of a tiger for strength,
All right.
for courage.
I like that. I'll accept both of those. And as for being a key actor on Supernatural, this is a joke that's gone on even longer, I feel like.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. No, it's not.
It's the truth.
It is the truth, and I hope to, like we were talking about earlier, it's such an honor and so much fun to work on the show. We all want to go back. We all want to play more characters. The fact that you get to play 2 characters is a gift, as an actor. Like, we appreciate that so much. We hope to go back. If they bring me back, if they do a spin-off, like, whatever it is, I'm there. Like, it's that simple. It's a phone call.
We'd be happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Round of applause for her. We gotta clap it up. We gotta support each other all the time. What are the people in the back doing? I gotta go to the back. I'm stepping over here. Hi. Welcome to the panel. How are you? It's okay. She just petted my hip. I need a question, a dance move, a talent, something from these people back here. Last 3 rows, what do you got for me? Who's got something? You got something? Anybody else? Anybody else want to come up? We got one? One? Because I'll take 2. We can go on stage together. We can hang out for a little bit. All right, it's you. Let's go. Let's go. One question. Is it really good? Come on, let's go have it. Come on, this way. Look, we're on TV. See how this works out? Careful for the roadblock. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage
Camilla.
Camila. The final question in Who Wants to Be a Supernatural Billionaire? For the sum of all sorts of things, dramatic pause, and your question.
Okay, can you tell us a story of when you acted on scene and you just started laughing and you couldn't stop and, well, something like that?
You wanted me just to not stop laughing, right? I don't understand. What was the question?
I thought you said laugh until you can't stop laughing.
Yes, for when you.
I was trying to act out a scene where I wasn't stop laughing. I guess I didn't do a good job. These are great stockings, by the way. I love wolves.
I have the tails too.
The tails. Everybody should have these. She took them from Jared's closet. If I have to act out a scene, right? This is what you want.
And you were acting, but then you had something like and you started laughing, and you stopped acting because you were laughing so hard. Thank you.
Did that ever happen? Was I ever in a scene where I started laughing because something was so ridiculous? No. I am a very serious key actor of the show Supernatural. and gentlemen, I gotta go. This has been fun. A round of applause for Camila, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Matt Cohen, ladies and gentlemen. You will be the first tomorrow, okay?
I will be first up tomorrow with.
Tomorrow morning, 9:45. To the first panel, you have to be fresh and clean.
I need your regimen.
Yeah, you want. Now,
Where are you
backstage,
from? You're
I'm from Rome, yeah.
This is my Italian brother right here.
Yeah, maybe before the haircut.
Before the haircut.
Before the haircut. Matt Cohen, make some noise, please.
Thank you.
Gracias.